Good day. So today we are on a camper van. So they've been having problems is when they go to switch the engine off, they can take the keys out and the engine's still running. So it's down to a solenoid on the fuel pump. I'll just switch around and show you. So yeah, it's a Peugeot engine. It's the Talbot Express camper van. Give you a view. So this is the engine here. If you look at the back here, you got your fuel pump here, and it's that solenoid there, the one with the green top here. It's a 24mm, so you want to disconnect the wire off the top. This is the wire. Tried undoing it, but it just snapped. 24mm. Just crack it open, and it should just pop off like that. That's your solenoid. Then you want the spring and the jet out of it as well. There you go. There's a little spring in it, and that goes inside there like that. So yeah, so we'll switch that round. As you see, it's in that hole just down there. We'll put the new one on. So this is the new one. You can tell it's got a blue top for some reason. It all looks the same. So yeah, we just fit this one now. I say just take this red cap off, just screw it back in, just nip it tight. Don't have to be too tight, just a nip. Then connect the wire back on the top. It should be done. There we go, that's a new one fitted. All clamp new wire on and that. So yeah, next thing is connect the battery. Let's see if it starts and turns off by the key now. So that's working now. It's switching off by the key now. So like I said, if you turn your engine on and it comes to stop, and you go to turn your key off, and the engine's still running with the key in your hand, that's your fault right there, your pump solenoid. I think there's only a tenner. If I can find the link to it where I got it from, I will put it up down in the description for you, because they are a pain to find. So yeah, next thing to do on this job is we have the belts to sort out. So we've got to replace all these belts down here. So first things first is take this spare wheel bracket off, take the air pipes off, and take this top plate off here. So we'll get that done and I'll be back. There we go. That's all the air filter moved, the pipes are moved out of the way, and the cover's off. This cover bolts on here and on the top here. So undo that bolt, just get a spanner, 30mm spanner, just slack it off, and the cover pops off up. As you can see, these bolts are added, so they're going to definitely need replacing. So first things first is we're going to have to take this first belt off. So I'm going to have to crack open these bolts, just loosen them off here. Then yeah, I've got a tensioner. Let's just put it in. Down here. See this bolt here? Crack that open there, and it should move the pump. So I can move the pump, pull the pump up to release this belt off here. So we'll do that one first. So as soon as you crack them open, so like I say, we'll crack these bolts open here. Crack that big bolt open there, and there's a 13mm just there, right there. Just loosen it off slightly, then just grab your pump, pull your pump up, and it releases this belt here. So then you can slide that belt over, and that releases that one. One belt done. So measure that with the new one you got, make sure you got that one. Next one is we're going to have to release these two here. But as you can tell, to release these here, we're going to have to take this big wheel off at the back here. So we're going to need to undo all these little bolts here. So undo these little bolts here, this big one pops off. So yeah, let's get that one done. So to release these bolts here is, you want to slacken this bolt off here, slacken the 13mm off the back, so these both are 13mm. Slacken this one off here, slacken that one off the back, then you pulls backwards out of the way, and it releases these bolts off here. So now these bolts can pull off here. So you want to pull these bolts off here. Like this. They are a bit tight. There we go, there's one. And there's two. Right, so as you can see, you can't get them past here, down at the bottom. It won't come off, so you're going to have to undo all these 10mm here, just to pull this bottom pulley off. So I'll get all these 10mm cracked open, and we'll go from there. So, I get 1 10mm bolts taken off. As you see, this plate comes off as well, molds it on. So yeah, you do have this clip or fastens on that on one bolt. That's to hold the big nut from coming loose. So yeah, just make sure that pops off as well, and you put that back on. So after you've done that, your big plug should come off. There we go, make sure you just put it the right way around. So yeah, flat face goes outwards and goes inwards. Now your belt should be able to come off. And those were belts. Now we just match these up with the new ones. So for your pump, the number is, there you go, 202440425 belt. For your reverse tool, there's your one. As you see, this one don't have teeth. For some reason these have teeth. I cannot find them ones. I can find these ones, so yeah, we'll try these on. Then we've got this one, the alternator belt. So yeah, so the next thing to take off is the alternator belt. So as you can see, it goes around here down to the alternator, and the adjuster's down there. So let's go underneath and have a look. So, alternator, there we go. So you can see that, I'm going to need to crack them open there. It's supposed to be the adjuster for some reason, that's solid. So yeah, crack them open to release the alternator so we can get the belt off. Here's the alternator belt off. So, like I said, the adjuster is down there as I've shown you. So you want to crack it open. Let me see if I can get it in. Right there. See that big nut there? 22mm. Just crack that open, just loosen it off a bit, and then the alternator will lift up enough to get your belt off. So your alternator belt is 202770115. It's your alternator belt. So yeah, what we're going to do now, put it all back together. Give it all a good clean up, make sure it's nice and clean, and start putting it back together. So yeah, just do it in reverse of how you took it apart. So yeah, let's get it all back together. So all I've done is put the bolts around this top bit here, around the bottom, put the bottom plug back on. I've left them off this pulley at the minute so I can get these lined up and bolted on. I've left the last bolt out with this, so get all the others bolted up tight first. Then you want to put this on around the big nut. It's kind of hard to do it when you've got one hand. And when it's around the big nut like that, it should sit in between all the other nuts. Then all you do is bolt it in. So yeah. So with the new bolts on, just try and get them all lined up roughly. And all you want to do, lift this bar at the back, make sure it's all set in nicely, lift it, tighten your bolt up, tighten the bolt up at the back just to make sure got some tension against it. So there we go. Next the final one is your pump belt. So easy like this, just stick it around. See when you got it around, push the pump down to lock it in place. Well, push the pump down to hold it and just tighten up the bracket. Oh, there's just the bracket. So there we go. So all 4 belts fitted, all new 4 belts. Next thing is putting the air filter in. There's the new filter, there's the old one. Comes with a new rubber as well. What I will be advising the customer is start changing these out. They're everywhere, man. These are horrible. Definitely get some new clamps. These old tuna can clamps, they're horrible. So yeah, if you're going to do this job, make sure you get some new Jubilees, some new clamps. So yeah, let's get the new filter fitted. So there we go. New air filter, new belts, new solenoid switch for the pump. So that's that done. All done on the camper. So yeah, there we go. So there we go, that's it for this for now. So yeah, hope this has helped people out. Got any questions, please drop a comment down below. See you next time, stay safe.